Alrighty, folks, we are back with the last segment of today's episode. And I think let's jump on in. You guys are making your fast getaway from the fleet and back to Amar. Can I have animal handling checks from both of you just to see how quickly we can make it back?
21.
18.
All right. No, we're doing good. We're doing good. Satus and Avanzada, once again, like, you are sort of really getting kind of an intuitive handle on that dragon riding. Beth, I think that there was maybe something about just, like, the sheer instinctual combined panic of scrambling out of there that, like, got you and Blaze a little bit more on the same page. But you make it back to Amar faster than it took you to get out to Soliana. You kind of only burn up, like, 1 day getting back. And as you sort of land, you find that there is a little bit of a hubbub. Well, first of all, I think that there's kind of a little bit of, like, you land, Harriet finds you, is like, how did it go? And you're both probably like, don't ask. And she's like, cool. But you find a little bit of a hubbub because Gustav has returned from his scouting mission. And Cal, you are there too. And his report is pretty bleak. Basically, it sounds like Keystone is this city that was built in a ring around this big solitary mountain peak in the middle of the plains of Veldria. And for a long time, it just was this kind of quaint little city in the middle of nowhere. Now, this, like, dragon monster has set up shop there. And that mountain has turned into a hollowed-out volcano, which it has made into its lair. And everyone around the city has kind of been decimated and raised as an undead creature by its lieutenant, this fearsome vampire that you, all three of you, are instantly like, yep, that would be the Vintner.
Yep.
It doesn't sound like everyone in the town is a vampire, but some vampires are there, and then it is just kind of a, like, undead horde surrounding this mountain. Which sort of presents you guys with a couple of thoughts. Basically, sort of it seems that it is kind of a, if you just want to do kind of a, like, frontal assault of, like, we come knocking and, like, knock our way in there, that is probably going to take quite a lot of firepower. Alternatively, you could try to circumvent the town and kind of just, like, sneak in and just go straight for the mountain. But then that would probably be the opposite of, like, in that case, it would probably be better to bring in a small number of stealthy operatives rather than, like, as many people as you can. Because it only takes one Father Kargoth telling you that he'll be quiet before everyone knows where you are.
Right.
And there are kind of a couple of other possibilities, but the gist of it is big fucking scary dragon volcano surrounded by City of the Undead. That is the problem that you have to solve.
Great.
That's different. That's different.
Yeah. Hey, guys, how'd it go?
Terrible.
Not good.
Gotcha.
Oh. Who could have seen that coming?
Yeah, we
huh?
didn't want them
Presumably
anyway.
none of us.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
I know.
We're done with the Solanese
Well-
cow. We're done with them forever.
Yeah, but here's
Okay,
here's
sounds
my
great.
here's
They're
my
dead
question.
to me. Yeah.
Who is, of all the people that could help, who would be the most helpful?
None of them. We're done with people.
Okay, of all the deities and magical people that we know, of all of the people on the list of people we could talk to during this time, who do we
Voice
got?
of the DM, in answer of this question, a point that was raised last session, Mike, that I have not heard raised this session is that Veldria will give you an army if you can get someone else's army in the fight. That probably
Right.
includes the ghost army that the curator lent you to fight the Kraken in the high seas. So that may
We would have to talk to
that
the
may be an
curator.
We would
option.
have to
That
talk
may
to
be
the
a
curator.
Bring him the fuck on. Let me
me
have
at
a good
him.
old one-on-one with the curator.
Good for you,
Let's just
good
do
for
it.
you.
Look, if we struck out at the
It
Solanese,
is-
let's swing for the
It
fences.
sure it sure is sounding like a ghost army would be super useful.
We've got any
Um,
saddles lying around.
Yeah.
Although,
They probably
Let-
have ghost
Whatever.
saddles.
I will head over there and talk to him. I feel like the fewer of us, the better, so that he puts less restrictions on. He's going to want something from all of us if we all go. So let's just
Yeah.
go. I'll see what he wants from me. But if I can get the ghost army and, I don't know, maybe other
A couple saddles.
gizmos and gadgets that he has, sure. I'll try for saddles and a ghost army, and then he'll probably take my sense of taste. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
hooray!
All right.
Well,
It would be
So-
fitting. It would be fitting to turn to the curator.
there is.
It'd also be fitting if I, instead of a roll where if all I needed was a 2, if I get something
Yeah.
where it's impossible and I have a good one.
Yeah.
The die, come on.
There
Yeah,
is a
yeah.
note that appeared in Helena's pocket a little while back that was like, when you're ready to talk, burn this note and I'll find you. So you could take that, like, go outside, find like a secluded spot and like
Yeah.
light it up.
Let's do it.
Man, there's a part of me that is like, Beth, Emma, how would you feel about stepping away from the call for a couple minutes? But I think that would make it too
Yeah.
logistically complicated.
Could do.
We
could do.
We could do
No,
that.
no. How do
Yeah, we
we
can
how do we
do
get you
that.
back?
They could just take their headphones off.
Yeah, we could take our headphones off.
Sure.
That's true.
When you
Yeah.
see me
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
flash
weird.
this like sign, you can like come back on.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
don't give away your sense of taste.
Oh, whatever. Who cares?
Yeah.
We need a world for there to be food in it.
Wow.
Okay.
Books are my food. I'm Satus and Curtin.
Yeah.
Don't give away your fashion sense.
Oh,
Yes.
never. Oh my god,
Never,
never.
never.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Be
Good luck.
sensible. Bye.
Be
I'll do my best.
sensible.
Bye. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Okay. You light the note up, and it's barely
Mm-hmm.
started singeing when like a figure steps
Yeah.
out from it seems like your own shadow and goes, "You rang."
Yes, I'll get right to it, man. We need the ghost army.
Okay.
And if you have 2 dragon saddles, that would be
Yeah.
great. That's what we're looking for.
That is so on the menu. I think that that's going to make for such an exciting final battle. Terrific. Anything
Right.
else?
That's on the
Anything
menu.
else that you would like?
No. I know not to ask for too much, so I feel like I'll keep it to 2 saddles and a ghost army.
Okay. I think that we can do that in exchange for 3 things.
I thought me coming alone would mean just one. What 3 things?
One
do you
army,
propose?
one saddle, 3 things.
Ah,
Very,
but
very.
of
I
course,
think that I'm
okay.
being the
All right.
soul of generosity.
I think you're at least being an equals sign in a equation.
And I'll only ask that I get one of those right away. Here's what I would say.
Okay.
When this is over, after the world has been saved, after you kill the exiled one, after the threat has passed, you
Mm-hmm.
give me your void piercers.
Okay.
That's one thing.
Hmm.
And thing number 2, one of your dragons.
Ooh.
And the only thing that I would ask right now, I'm so enthralled by your musical ability. I would love to have that. I think that that would just make my life so much richer in song.
Oh, my musical
Yes.
talent.
Your ability to play, your ability to sing.
And this is all after we save the world.
No, the musical stuff now.
Oh, musical is
yeah,
now.
Consider that the down payment.
Yeah. DM question. If I give that away, can I use the
You
loot or
cannot.
no? Okay. Yeah. That's so steep. Jeepers. I gotta hand it to you, man. All 3 of those suck. I don't want to give you any
Well,
of them.
This has been a pleasant conversation. Let me know if you change your mind. The offer is good for another 72 hours.
Okay, let's before I depart in a huff. Let's see. In the past, you've not only just been a dealsman with coming up with clever little deals and such, but you've also been a gamesman.
I
You
do
have the
enjoy
whole-
games. It's true.
What if either for the items or at least to bring down your asking price, what if we played a little game?
Tell me more.
Look, I will even be so generous as I don't have to demand what we play, but like I'll tell you, Riddle Battle was fun. You know me, I could always whip up a good old game of chess is always fun for old Satus. I would love to make it so that the asking price is a little less steep. But to keep you interested in such, what if there was a little game? If I'm successful, we'd bring that price down.
Okay. 3 days from now, top of the day, you and I will get together. 5 riddles. You answer all 5 of them correctly, you get the Ghost Army, you get the saddles. You miss one,
Okay.
I get all 3 of your Void Piercers, then and there. But come on, a man of riddles such as yourself.
I know. I am. So, let's see. Just DM question. 3 days, that's obviously before our
Yes.
big ol'...
Yeah. Like, basically kind
Okay,
of
okay.
like first day after the week of rest.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And
Okay.
not ask the DM question, but a question that I will put forward is that I would pick like reasonable riddles. Like I would not pick like
Yeah.
something crazy fuck you
Impossible.
like riddles.
Right. I just okay, let me just to ask the curator. Do I need to give you an answer right now, or can I confer with my other 2 teammates?
Now we commit to it now or we don't.
Yeah. All right. That's such a big thing to commit to, but also I feel so. 3 days time. What is like day 4 when we're doing the thing?
Yeah, so like right now it is the middle of day 4. If I have done
Okay.
the
so
math correctly.
basically, he's
yes.
like 3 days. Come back right before you get to go. You do my little test. If you get all 5 right, take
Yep.
the stuff. If you're wrong, I get all of the void piercers.
then and there.
And we need the void piercers to save the world.
Technically speaking, you don't necessarily. You needed the
Okay.
Void Piercers specifically to kill the 3 behemoths. Those are dead now.
Right. Okay.
So, like, you could maybe manage without them. They are your most powerful magical tools for all 3 of you.
Okay. They still can be used, but it's not like we absolutely need
Correct.
them. Okay. Let me see. And then this showdown would be before like any sort of big long rest situation.
No,
had
it would be
happened?
after.
Ooh. Then I'll have ooh. He is powerful, but so am I. That if I do get one wrong, maybe I can do something.
Hey, I like where you're thinking.
You know what? All right.
Deal?
Yeah, we got a deal.
He'll hold out his hand, and as you shake it, you sort of feel like a bit of a buzz to it. Like there was energy in that handshake. You sort of feel
Yeah.
that maybe a like magical bond just happened between the 2 of you. So he will go. Pleasure doing business with you. I will
Okay.
see you in 3 days.
You as well. I'll see you then.
And with that, he will melt back into your shadow.
Okay.
And with that, you step back into the eye of the storm and find like, at this point, probably like 8 pairs of eyes staring at you. You know, Cal, Helena, Maeve, Harriet, Gustav, Cyrodiil, just like everyone is like, and?
All right. So, here's basically how it all went down. I said, please give me a ghost army. Please give us a ghost army and 2 saddles. He said, you're asking for 3 things. I'm asking for 3 things. Valid. The 3 things he wanted, though, were he wanted my musical talents immediately, so I couldn't use the lute, which I felt like was not a good starting point. He also wanted one of our dragons after we saved the world, which I also felt like was a no-go. And then did he want just one Void Piercer?
No, he wanted all 3 Void Piercers. One dragon and all 3 Void Piercers, but after the world was saved.
Yeah. After the world was saved, 1 dragon, 3 Void Piercers. Before the world was saved, my musical ability, meaning the lute, is useless. I countered saying, you like playing games? What if we played a little game where if I win, we will drop the price? He said in 3 days' time at the top of the day, so basically right before we go on to do the big stuff, he will ask me 5 riddles. If I get all 5 right, we get the stuff for free. If I get any of them wrong, we have to give him all 3 Void Piercers immediately. He would not let me confer with you to determine if it was okay for me to give over the Void Piercers, but I said yes. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you had to do what you had to do.
I have the worst. I do, though, have a couple of things in mind of how we can make this thing go better for when we go. I think there are precautions that I can take because him and I will have to go one-on-one. There's a couple of things I can do with my loot before leaving. There's a couple of spells that I can use before leaving because I feel like if you try to do stuff there, not ideal. But one thing, for example, is that I have a loot spell called Raised Telepathic Bond. So maybe at the very least, like if I don't know the answer to a riddle, the 2 of you might be able to enter your own mind palaces, hear what he's saying. I don't know if that's how Raised Telepathic works, but like,
we'll see.
I do not know if this will work or not, or rather, I do know, but I'm not going to tell you. But I will say that like I love this thinking. Like I highly applaud it.
Yeah,
you should. Like as many of these things as you want to throw at it, I think that like they could really make a difference.
My thought is before starting this thing, cast anything that will help with like, getting the answer right, tricking him into thinking I got it right, letting me research answers I don't know, see between the lines, whatever. Like in my brain, this is my boss battle precedes the boss battle because if we get the army and the 2 like it could be all of this for free. Could be huge. So I will be burning some magic pre this meetup.
Yeah. I wonder if, like, I think, I forget exactly how slow works or like, not slow, but like a way to like slow down time so that you have more time to think of answers or something.
He didn't specify a time limit.
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, that was not part of the stipulations.
That was not part of the stipulation.
And I did just look up Raised Telepathic Bond, and there's no like distance or I mean, there is a range, but that would be like just when I cast it, right?
Yes,
like, then
exactly.
I believe
that is a like.
Okay.
You have to be able to see the people when you cast it, but after that, as long as you are still in the same dimension, you can all still communicate telepathically
within an hour.
The kind of thing that would have actually been very helpful with your Razak masquerade.
Oh.
I mean, nah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Water under the bridge. This is more fun.
This is good. Well done.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll see how it goes. I'll start reading every riddle book that I have and do my best to tackle the riddle master.
And this is happening the day before the big
This is
fight?
in the top of the day in 3 days' time.
Yeah, basically, this is the first thing on the first day when we're done with the like week of preparations.
We should tell the Veldrians that we have an army.
We should.
High risk,
I think so.
Reward, Beth.
Yeah.
I feel like if we lose this riddle competition, we're dead anyway.
Yeah.
So we might as well plan to win. They won't be able to mobilize immediately.
Yeah, I think I agree. Yeah, what do we have to lose? Like the world ends and Veldria's mad at us.
Yeah.
You know, like
Oh no. Not Veldria.
yeah, not Veldria.
Maybe they'll take him down on their own. You just don't know.
You never know. I think once they get there, they'll see it's a pretty bad situation, and maybe they should probably help.
Yeah.
This is, of course, unless we want to go the stealth route, and
Not have army.
not have an
For
army.
what it is worth, having 2 armies knocking on the front door is a really great distraction from you doing the stealth option in the back door.
That
You can
is-
flank.
yeah.
Really.
Especially
So
when
I
one army's made of ghosts.
Oh,
Yes.
so cool.
Yes.
So effective.
And with that said, if, heaven forfend, things unraveled in a way where you found yourself army-less, the stealth option will still be there. It will just be
It will still be
harder.
Harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And potentially in that scenario, we also will be without void piercers.
Yes.
So I think I agree.
Look.
Unless we can't.
Thank you, Emma. That was the the thing that I was about to be like, you have never enormously gestured in this direction.
Can we kill the curator? Can he die?
I think maybe you did back in the day when you were level 4, and I sort of did a little bit of a you do not want to fight this person when you are level 4.
Yeah.
You are no longer level 4.
We are no longer level 4.
I feel like I tried to hit him pretty hard quite recently and it had no effect, but maybe that was circumstantial.
It's a last resort, last ditch effort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
have great
options are win the riddle battle, cheat the riddle battle, we give him 3 rocks that look very convincingly like void piercers with some magic.
Run real fast,
and then we kill him.
Yeah.
That's my order.
And, And for sorry.
It makes sense. I love it.
Seeming. Ooh. These rocks look just like void piercers.
Yeah.
Overhearing this, Father Kargoth is going to be like, I'm gonna go chop down some trees and whittle them into the shape of your void piercers. Every little bit helps to sell.
Yeah.
Better than rocks.
Thank you, Father Kargoth.
And I will say, as a DM, if you lost the riddle battle and you killed the curator, that probably wouldn't give you control of the ghost army, because I think that needs to be a thing that he's like, I am turning the key and handing this over to you. But at the very least, it would stop you from losing your 3 most powerful magical items.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Okay.
Right. I think at that moment Satus would turn back into a statue because Mike Schubert,
Mike
the
has to
person,
go.
has to go.
Yes.
Mike, thanks so much for coming by, and
Thank you for having me.
impact to time spent ratio is really good.
It's
And
very
now I will
strong.
spend the weeks before reading riddles.
Yeah. I have so much faith in you,
So
Mike.
do I.
My training, my years of my father telling me riddles, hopefully will come back
Finally, all for
to help
this.
once more. All right,
Yes.
I'll see y'all later.
Bye, Mike.
Okay.
Bye.
See you soon.
Mike.
Bye.
One moment.
Incredible.
Okay. That was really, really
Stressful.
scary and stressful.
I imagine that especially once it was you could see us shaking hands, it was kind of oh god, what have we gotten into now?
Yeah, and I saw 3, I was like, oh god, what's going on here?
I
But
thought he was trading his stats because he seemed to be looking at the screen sometimes, and I was
yeah.
stressful.
So
Cool.
actually, very quickly, Emma, what did Cal just spend this day doing?
Yeah, so I think I'm going to stick to what I was going to say before all this happened, and I think it fits in pretty well, which is that I think Cal, having gotten all this stuff from the Night Star, would be training and working with Tarlok
Oh, hell yeah.
and the barbarians to prepare to be fighting some vampires / undead.
I love that.
good.
And
So-
I think that will give you a bonus, and it'll give them a bonus. So that's great.
Awesome. Cool.
You
cool.
do not need to even roll anything. You're all set there.
Sweet. Great.
See, that's the
Would
speed at
Cal-
which most of these days are supposed to go. It's supposed to be a little bit of I do the thing. Great, you did the thing. Let me write it down for your bonus.
Yeah.
Sorry, Beth, you were about to say something.
Would Cal also have met with Aurelia while we were away?
No,
That
we
is
have
a great
not done. We have not
question.
done that.
Okay.
That
okay.
can happen.
Great. Okay. Great.
But yes, but I presume that you now tell Cal about in detail, now that we are not trying to preserve our mic time, about what
Yes.
happened at the Solonese Navy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we should have thought about the psionic thing, huh?
He said something about Operation Downfall, and I fucked it up, and I don't know how.
That's okay. That's okay.
It's not okay.
I mean, listen, we should have known better. I should have known better than to go down this route.
It's not your fault. We just talked to the curator. That's much worse.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's worse or not, but
we're nevertheless where we are. I mean, hopefully they're not actually chasing us and coming to join forces with, everybody else.
Hopefully not. But it sounds like you didn't give them many details.
No, but they now think Admiral Razak is either, alive or... I think I've taken her off at this point, by the way.
Yeah, oh, good, yeah.
This would be really surreal.
Taking her off.
Maeve will also be like, as you do this, let me clean up your shoulder. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Is it still in there?
Yeah, it is.
Thanks, Maeve. Yeah, that's probably it would account for the bleeding. Thank you, Maeve. Ow!
Yep, hold still.
I am
Hold
still.
stiller.
Holding still never saved the world.
Well, in a weird way, this feels fitting to be working with the curator or against him at the very end. And and we'll just we'll see where it goes, and we'll get ourselves ready as we can be.
Yeah, great job with the holy water. I still hope we can fly over their heads, but I suppose if they're mainly in a castle.
Beth, roll me
I think-
d20, please, Beth.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I got a natural
Very
20.
good.
Nice.
I think it's because it keeps bouncing it.
Okay, proceed.
Okay.
So
The
yeah.
flight could have been worse. At least Satus is good
It
at
sounds-
dragon riding, who knew?
Yeah. What isn't he good at?
I know.
Yes. But anyway, I think it's all fine. We still haven't heard from Grima and Akali.
Here are your gloves, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I think that Grima and Akali would have returned and just kind of been like, a big part
Okay.
of Kelmoltron is devastated. The area around Akaros is a ashy wasteland. Gustav is
Okay.
really the one that had like the critical important stuff,
he
but I
had,
think that
like-
at this point, Grima and Akali
Yeah.
would be back too and sort of be like, it's pretty awful, death, devastation, and like kind of a rampagey pointing towards the east trail of destruction.
Yeah. Okay. So at this point, we know more or less what we're dealing with.
Yeah, and we've got
And-
a lot of good allies.
We do. I
One
think...
more d20, please, Beth.
Oh boy.
That's a 3.
A thing flashes in your mind that just sort of goes, why haven't you talked to Ulrin Tarith?
Ulrin Tarith.
And it takes a moment of kind of just like, well, what does that name mean to me? And then, oh, right, you remember. Yes, the Mind Flayer Elderbrain, the being in charge of the colony of Mind Flayers that Razak had been working with, who had been lending them some Mind Flayers to associate with the Navy, but had been an organization in and of their own. Yeah, they might be a useful person to bring into a fight.
I shall enthusiastically explain this thought to Cal.
Whoa.
Ulrin Tarith.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that means.
No, but I explain. I'm going to explain.
You
how
explain.
Ulrin Tarith
Okay, yeah.
is a mind flayer, and we could get some mind flayers on side. We don't have any.
I mean,
How does that strike you?
potentially dangerous, but potentially powerful. We still have rings of mind shielding?
Yes.
So the three of us still have rings of mind shielding, but not everyone here.
No.
So there is always the possibility that the mind flayers might do their mind flaying.
Gabriel, do I have free will on how I react to this notion?
See, that's a fascinating question given the circumstances.
Yeah. roll for free will.
Because you are driving, you are in control of things, but as so often happens, at least to me, given the memories that exist in my brain, so often an involuntary thought arises.
Yeah, and this was that.
Yeah. I hope this answered your question. I think it's about what I've got for you at this point.
Okay. It's kind of an exciting thought, although I feel like, I don't know, mind flayers.
They are beings that exist by eating the brains of sentient creatures.
Yeah, and we had an early encounter with them where, we're sort of... I know we met that one who was quite fun. You remember that guy?
He was, I do. Yeah, he was quite...
Cumulatively, I'm not sure.
I think it's not... I mean, we're working with the curator again, so I mean... Not all bets are off, but
I thought that you were literally about to go into not all mind flayers.
Not all mind flayers.
Not all mind flayers.
It's possible if Baldur's Gate has anything to say about it. But
with their one token good mind flayer.
I know there was one. Anyway, I don't know. I'm hesitant. I am hesitant because I think it's a big risk because we don't know really where their allegiances lie. They might.
A thought occurs to you, Helena. We do know where their allegiances lie with themselves.
Yeah, with themselves. We'd have to make it worth their while. I don't know.
It's an idea. It's an idea because they are powerful.
Yeah.
They could be very useful against... Well, actually, I don't think they'd be super useful against an undead army.
Do they not have
against... Yeah, maybe against vampires, but not like zombies.
But with vampires we're dealing with though, right? But you're thinking about the big bad, the undeady supernatural dragon of it all?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that would work.
Okay, just ignore me. I guess
probably just. No, it's worth thinking about. It's definitely worth thinking about.
I'm not sure it is actually. I think it might be really bad.
Helena, it's okay. It's okay.
It's been a really bad day.
I know.
Okay.
But it's okay. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, great.
I think we should sleep on the idea of the mind flayers.
They even sound awful. They sound awful.
Yeah, I mean, the name itself doesn't, speak well of them.
I don't want people to flay anything, least of all mine.
But...
What are we going to say to Aurelia, for God's sake?
Well, I think we just got to be straight with her. And say that we could really use her help.
Yep.
And... we know what we're up against, and having someone with her magical powers would be extremely beneficial.
Yep.
And Demetria's on board.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
great.
How would it look if she let Demetria fight this battle, but not her?
Yeah.
But that's that. But I don't think we need to trick her or anything, I think.
No. Yeah, she's not the Solomy's Navy, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Stupid.
It could have worked so well.
Yeah.
It could have worked so well.
Those codes.
I think, Satus he was so eager.
No, it wasn't. Satus was great.
Yeah. Well, anyway, my thinking for myself for these next few days.
Yeah.
Other than possibly going and recruiting the snow leopards, or at least letting them know what's going on.
I think that a question to be posed is, okay, now knowing the task ahead of you.
Yeah.
You still want to recruit the army.
What? Yeah.
Ideal case scenario. Everything goes right up to the fight. What is the fight plan? because that may determine
It's a
great question.
determine where you want to put your focus for the next few
I
days.
think
Knowing what we know now, what do we actually lack? Because it's always good to recruit
Right.
more people, but at this point, it's also good to train. So, what
yes.
do we actually need that we don't have?
Well, so if we've got these armies, my sense is the armies serve somewhat as a distraction and actually fight the undead, while we, the three of us, and maybe some others, sneak up and attack this thing.
Yeah,
Because as stealthily as we can. I mean, we're gonna be on dragons, but
yes.
but we do also need to prepare for the possibilities. Much as I think the things to potentially work on. Well, we've got to make a battle plan. We've got to prepare Satus and / all of the three of us for what we're going to do for this curator riddle situation, and potentially prepare for the possibility that we may not have our void piercers in this fight.
Roll me.
I think we have to assume we
roll
have
me
them.
a d20, each of you, please.
Okay.
Oh dear, I get a 3.
I get a 6.
Man, not a good day.
Yeah, not a good day.
for like
Not a good day
characters
for
making
rolls.
connections.
Yeah.
I wonder if we have to assume we have the void piercers. Just
We can.
because I just don't know what we'll do if we don't. I mean, we'll use our dragons and we'll use our friends, but maybe
I'll still presumably have magic, which
Yeah.
is good.
yeah,
But
I don't know if we have time to train up too many alts.
no, I'm more thinking for Cal, just to kind of like practice
Oh, I hear you. Yeah, totally. Okay,
spells and stuff.
yeah. Practicing good.
Unless there's more useful things.
Right, and I think
to
that
do,
is
but-
important, and maybe we're getting to the stage where we have recruited well-ish.
I think we have recruited well. If you use the sending stones to tell Philroy
will.
General
Kent.
Kent.
General Kent.
Do you think I should tell him we have a ghost army or just an army?
I think tell him we've got a ghost army.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And tell him it's what is that guy's name? King Ulrith?
Yes.
Yeah.
Uldar.
Thank you. I
Uldar.
believe Uldar.
Yeah.
King Uldar the Ninth, I believe.
That's right, King Uldar the Ninth. Hopefully he'll find that somewhat impressive. And yeah, but I think we got to do everything we can to help Satus either win this riddle or prepare to kill the curator.
Yes. I think Satus will have a good job on handling
I think
preparing
he's
himself.
preparing
the curator, killing the curator, that I am interested in how we would do.
Yeah, I am too. And I'm not sure how much time we should spend thinking about that versus thinking about how we're going to attack this thing. But I think the main question is if this plan of armies and ground troops attack undead, air support goes in to attack giant undead beastie. That's the general plan that I have. But
Who is on that strike team?
the airstrike team.
Yes.
That's a great question. So it's the three of us on our dragons, and I'm not sure who else.
Yeah, so it'd be interesting to see how the
Helena, you feel a couple of fingers like sort of like tap you on your shoulders as you hear Harriet's voice above you going, "Yes, a thing to think about. You should definitely have a think about that."
We still have to have that conversation that I was saying we should have about that.
Duly noted.
Also, do the Eladrin want to come on the dragons, or would they flat out refuse to come on the dragons? Like,
that's who I was thinking.
You
They
can
come to mind
kind of assume
first.
that, like, if somebody has come along here, they are willing to go where you place them.
Yeah. I mean, they were a bit touchy about that earlier, but yeah, it would be very useful to have spellcasters on.
I think.
The
Wouldn't it be helpful to have spellcasters? Absolutely.
Okay, should we just talk now?
No, sorry. Keep going. I'll convince you later.
No.
We don't. What we don't have, though, presumably we would have some of this in an army. Is like ranger types, like bow and arrowy, shooting.
Oh, I can't wait. I've been waiting for this moment for so long to finally say the magic words.
Yeah.
Is this a joke? Ikali will say as she gestures at herself and at Grima.
Okay.
How's your leg, Ikali?
Better. Strong.
Okay.
Do you want me to show you? I can kick quite hard.
No.
But a good point. So potentially Grima and Akali could come with us on our dragons. That puts you at great risk, the two of you. But that's I can't think of anyone
Grima
else.
will sort of go like, Cal, my understanding is that everyone is at great risk.
Yeah, everyone is at great risk.
Let's not fuck around. Like, let's do everything to kill this thing. If in the process of doing it we die, we demand huge fucking statues. And let's get on with it.
Yeah.
We did already get Ikali dropped from a really high height from a really big bird.
Oh, yes. Now that you mention it, I do have that fond memory. Maybe I insist on showing you how strong my leg is now.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Yes, I agree. Showing you how strong my leg is going to be very fun.
Harriet, I don't necessarily want to stop you coming on the dragon. I just think we should prepare if that's what we're doing, and also I want you to not die, but, that's just a quirk of mine.
One of your many, many adorable eccentricities. Fine. I'll let you make that decision.
Okay.
Just, expect me to be instinctively cross about it for a moment, but I will let you have the final call. I understand that I do need the totality of your brain on the task that it is doing.
Yeah. But also you have lots of magic that I didn't really know about, and that's cool and impressive. And sorry.
And I will not mince words. I think that I'm maybe about as strong of a spellcaster now as Calistoga was when your adventures began. I'm coming along, but I'm by no means at your level. It's true, she looks like rank amateur. She still drops her elbow when she holds spellbook. Everyone has noticed. Harriet,
Ikali, you're not helping.
Harriet looks.
Yeah.
Harriet has like that look that is half appalled and half the stricken horror of somebody that has been told something about how they move and will now never be able to move without thinking about it again.
I think I pull Ikali aside. I'm just like, listen, when it comes to these two, let them work it out between them. Okay?
Why? You understand that I'm a big fan of comedy. Why would I not maximize chances for humor?
Hey, there was a good one I heard the other day. Let me tell you.
Please, I insist. Details.
Wait, what was the joke that we came up with at the beginning of this? It was something about someone being cold. It was so hey colleague, how do you make holy water?
How?
You burn the hell out of it.
Why would you burn water?
Boil. I think it's boil.
You boil the hell out of it. Get it?
She will stare at you for a long moment. And then wordlessly reach down. Pull out a small notebook. Take a note. Put the notebook away.
Yes.
And nod.
Yes.
Nice one, Cow.
Thanks.
In the notebook.
I got in the notebook.
Stream.
So
Okay, so far I'm hearing strike team is the three of you, the dragons, Grima, and Akali. Maybe Demetria.
and maybe Demetria and or Aurelia. Probably good to split them up. Probably maybe one with us, one with the armies.
What about the crazy man?
I'm sorry?
Oh, Father Kargoth?
I'm encouraged that you knew who I was talking about. I realized that perhaps specificity would be necessary.
Actually,
great.
Father Kargoth could come with us.
We were
if you
concerned he
want.
might not be that stealthy.
Yeah, he's not wildly
What are you
stealthy.
talking about? From the next room, there's a boom. I am joking. I know
Yeah.
exactly what you are talking about.
Yeah.
He might want to lead up one of the other sections, potentially.
Yeah.
But then who is going to keep you alive when you do the thing? The
What
thing that
thing?
you do. Yes,
Die?
that one.
Ouch, Akali. Proper ouch.
Yeah.
Maeve will, from
That's
a
not a
corner,
bad-
Maeve will chime
yeah.
up and go, number one, that was brutal. Number two, that is perhaps the best point that I've heard all day.
Oh.
That is a good point. He is a
How many
He is
people
a
can
he-
fly on a dragon?
Maybe
question.
3. They've gotten quite big at this point.
maybe 3.
But Father Kargoth is kind of a, 2.2 person sized human being.
He's a big boy.
Demetria is the Eladrin of, winter,
Correct.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Aurelia
Fall.
is the Eladrin of... Okay. I don't know if that has helped. I just thought it was worth saying.
Yeah. We also still haven't talked to Aurelia. We don't know if she will help us.
You'll feel
But assuming she will.
You'll feel a hand fall on your shoulder, Cal, and you'll hear a voice behind you saying, well, I thought that maybe you could use the services of an acrobat and a monk, but maybe you're full up already.
Sonia!
She will
Hey,
give you
Sonia,
a
how's it going?
big hug, first to you, Cal, and then to you, Helena,
Yay!
and goes,
I was thinking it would be cool to have an acrobat hanging off of a dragon.
hey, I'm here to make all your strange dreams come true. And I won't
Yeah.
even normally charge you what I charge someone when I make their strange dreams come true.
Appreciate that.
So I heard something about maybe ending this apocalyptic roadshow.
That's the idea.
All right, somebody fill me in on some details and maybe give me a glass of wine along with some wonderful food.
Oh, yeah, we can do that. We've got great food and wine.
We do. Thanks, Cyrodiil.
Oh, before you even get to Sarah, that Gustav appears out of nowhere holding
Gustav
a tray,
appears out of,
Oh.
yeah.
and Sonia will go oh Jesus,
Thank you, Gustav.
or excuse me, no, heavens preserve us.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gustav. I've missed you. And she will take the food and kind of get caught up.
Great. But yeah, she could be
Who is the
fun to
sad
have in
woman?
our
What?
the sad
Well,
woman?
she's very blue.
Ah.
So Sonia
This
will
is
go
a collie.
already I feel this is gonna be a problem.
Yeah. This is Sonia. She's our friend, and she's a very sneaky acrobat.
Very adept.
Sonia, do you enjoy jokes? And just as Grima's starting to be behind Collie's back, Sonia will go, yes? And she'll go, oh, how good. This is good to know. Then nod and sort of go back to minding her own business.
Oh my God, are they about to fall in love? That would be.
Sonia will turn to you and sort of go, that just scared me more than everything about this apocalypse so far. What the hell is going on?
Ikali takes some getting used to. She's fine.
She's fine. We won't put you together.
Yeah.
Oh, how sad. But how will I tell her all my great jokes?
You can tell us.
Maybe after the apocalypse,
Yeah,
Akali.
after the apocalypse, we'll be looking forward to all the great jokes.
I suppose that is okay.
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 All right, we should wrap up, but I kind of
Okay.
want to finalize kind of this, like, who are we thinking for the strike team then?
So, apparently Father Kargoth, because some of us have a dying problem.
Look, Satus can also do healing magic.
Potentially.
I just kind of want to give, like, I just want to
Yeah.
highlight that he is, like, one of the few
Also-
clerics, or excuse me, the
It's
only
quite-
real, like, healer person that you have
The only real
that you have recruited so far.
that we have recruited.
Sour grapes about it because Helena would be, I think, but I think it's quite smart to, in some ways.
Have him with us.
Maybe.
Yeah. No, I agree. So Father Kargoth, Sonya, I do think it could be beneficial to have her potentially with us, because at some point we're gonna have to, like, probably some of us get on this thing.
How will she attack?
She is a monk, and she has
She's a
Ganassi
monk, and
abilities
she
as
has-
well. And
Okay, so
D&D is
maybe having
a little
her
bit built in a way where if you're not playing as a rogue or a monk, you get punished. So like, it does seem bizarre to sort of be like, yes, we're gonna bring our acrobat kung fu specialist along. She'll be useful. Like, it is useful to sort of have like
Okay.
a like dexterity expert, which is a thing that, like,
Yeah.
while all of you have decent
None of us
dexterity,
really. Yeah.
none of you are like a
Yeah.
dedicated dexterity mobility person.
Yeah.
I guess not everyone coming with the party has to actually be on a dragon, right?
Not necessarily.
They have, they have to fly somehow, but we can possibly figure out something else. And Grima and Ikali.
That's not bad. That's like a good. I feel no, like I was about to say that, like, you know, that about covers most of the bases. Like, you have some
Yeah.
damage dealing spellcasters, you have some specialist spellcasters, you have a good frontline fighter, you have 2 sharpshooters, you have a like infiltration expert. I've heard of worse teams to rob a bank.
Yeah.
I mean, kill a dragon.
Yeah. Yeah. We already did that.
Yeah, but and all the reasons why Sonya was useful in kind of bank robbing. Like,
Yeah.
you know, if you run into something that is like, oh, there's this portcullis and the gate and the switch to open it is on the other gate. She's one of the people that might be good at kind of, can you climb over it and shimmy through a bar and just get there in 3 seconds as opposed to the like 5 minutes that it would take Cal to like melt it with a fire spell or whatever.
Right. Yeah, I guess the only other person or peoples that I would consider would be Aurelia and or Demetria, who are also spellcasters.
This is now, like, if everyone.
But we're getting
I was gonna say, like,
close to-
this is getting into like.
Yeah.
We're starting to stretch the definition of strike team, and it may
Right.
may attract
'Cause-
more unwanted attention.
Right. And Father Kargoth would probably have to be, it would probably have to be just one other person and Father Kargoth
And the dragon,
on a
yeah.
dragon. Yeah. While the other two
Could probably take
could
2
potentially.
more. Yeah. So it's kind of one of these,
Yeah.
like, I'm not saying that bringing 9 people is smart, but you could theoretically bring 9 people. If Father Kargoth is one of them, you could theoretically bring 8 people.
Okay. So I think, Helena, Cal, Satus, Sonya, Grima, Ikali. Father Kargoth would be 7, so we could take Demetria or Aurelia, and that would be 8.
Okay. I don't hate it.
Okay.
Well, let's all sleep on it because we've now run a little bit past the
Yeah.
hour. So, at the
Yeah.
pace of once again 2
But
episodes a day, I guess this is how we're moving through our
Yeah.
preparation week.
You mean two days
2
an
days
episode.
an episode. Excuse
But
me. Yes.
yeah. And now we've got the Satus curator showdown to look forward to
yeah.
also.
Oh, yeah. Oof.
I'm excited about that. As scared as I am about that.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
also
it'll be
very
fun. I think
excited.
it'll be fun.
It will be really fun.
I
Yeah.
am amused by like the amount of times that I think like your characters could have made a connection today, and the dice were just like, no
And we just did
connections.
not.
Let's just go.
I'm really excited for our next 20 to midnight
Oh, yeah.
nights
Yeah.
where we
Yeah. When we find out what all
Yeah.
those were
No,
about.
Yeah.
Come back
and
to bite
spoilers.
us.
One of them was the like, wait a minute, Razak had a kind of trademark ability that I cannot reproduce. What am I gonna do about that?
Right. Yep. Yep.
Like that is one of them.
That makes sense. That makes
The other
sense.
ones, well, maybe. Other ones, maybe you'll make the connection in a point yet to come.
Hooray!
All right,
That doesn't sound
great.
at all sinister or awful. Hooray!
Yeah. Could be good.
Could be great.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, I think in that case, there is very little else for us to do today except to read our wonderful credits and thank the wonderful people that make this show possible. Starting with, this has been
Indeed.
20 to Midnight, performed by Beth, Eyre, Helena, Hellstorm, Emma Sherr-Ziarko as Calistoga Vance, Mike Schubert as Satus and Kurtum, and it is Dungeon Mastered and Adventure designed by me, Gabriel Urbina. It features wonderful original art by Mikaela Buckley and terrific original music by Alan Brody. It has sound effects sourced from soundsnap.com, and it is brought to you by the fine people over at our Patreon, which, Emma?
Thank you to all of our patrons, but especially to Rena and Mats, who are at our highest level. And thank you as well to everyone who is subscribed on Twitch and YouTube. Where are we at on the YouTube these
I believe we're in
days?
the 700s, so
We're in the 700s.
getting
We're
ever
so
closer
close.
to that like mythical
Yeah.
1,000 subscriber mark.
Yeah. All right. We're getting close. We're getting close. But yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support. We couldn't do it without you.
Thank you, everybody.
And we'll be back soon to start to wrap things up. Especially to, I think, get to the culmination of our long relationship with the curator, which I think will be a lot of fun. Question mark.
I think that'll be a
it'll be
lot
great.
of fun. It'll be
Yeah.
a lot of fun. One way or another, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Alrighty, but for now, thank you all, and we'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.